there, and welcome to Sue's Paper Crafts. Today I'm going to be sharing with you the directions for this cute little post-it note holder. There it is there. I hope you guys can see that close up, as well as the matching coordinating pen. And I had posted these on my blog probably last week and said I was going to get the directions to you, so here they are. So we're going to get started. First of all, you're going to need a piece of cardstock to start off with that is 8.5 by 3.5. And we are going to take the cardstock and we're going to do a series of scoring, which I've got the measurements up there for you. So we're going to score it first at 1.5 and 2, 5.25, and 5.75. So there we go there. So next what we're going to do is we're going to decorate this base, and I have a couple products out of the new celebration catalog that I'm going to use. We are going to be using the stamp set Petal Parade, as well as the designer series papers from Sweet Sorbet. So during celebration, it is on until the end of March, and you can earn tons of free stuff. You get one free item for every $60 that you spend. So it's kind of a bonus that if, you know, especially if there's items that you are low on and you need to stock up on, now is the time, because then you can always earn something for free. Everyone loves free. So okay, so what we're going to do next is we're going to take some of the designer series papers, and I have cut a couple different sizes. I have got one here that is 1.25 by 3.25, and I've got one for the middle section, which is 3 by 3.25, and I've got one other piece here that is 2.5 by 3.25. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to attach those quickly for you. Now this is the perfect little gift that you could give to teachers, anyone, co-workers. I actually gave a couple of them to co-workers, as well as, you know, just anyone who loves to make notes and keep organized and are always using post-it notes as it is. This is kind of a great little gift for them, and they can keep it in their purse and have it with them wherever they go. So the next thing I'm going to do, all my pieces are attached, is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to score the lines. Now you want to get them nice and crisp here. Normally I have my bone folder with me, but it is in the other room, so that looks pretty good. So what you've got now is you have the outside case for your post-it note holder, and we're going to take one of the post-it notes, and I have used a product that we have called Sticky Strip, and this is a great adhesive for making boxes, any three-dimensional projects that you need to have a nice solid adhesive for. So this stuff is awesome. It sticks really, really well. So I'm going to take my post-it note holder. Before I put it in, I want to make sure that we have got the top of the post-it note going to the shorter side here of my folder. So you want to stick it in the center of the square portion in the middle there, having the short end up top and the long in the bottom. Okay, so that's in there solid. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make a little enclosure for this. For the sample, you can see I punched using a 1 3/4 circle and then 1 3/8, and then I finished off with a 1 1/4 and stamped a little flower there. I'm going to do something slightly different just so you can see. Because I've got polka dots and I don't have any flowers on this paper, I actually started with punching out a little black flower first, and then I went in with that 1 3/4 circle. Then I'm going to put it in the center here. just like that. Okay, and then I'm going to get out some crisp cantaloupe paper, and I'm going to use Calypso Coral, and I'm going to use that Petal Parade, one of the stamps from it. And I'm going to just stamp my flower like that. And I'm going to use my 1 1/4 circle punch. And you can see that when I use my punches, I turn them over so that I can actually line up the flower right in the center. So there's no guesswork. You can actually see where you're punching. And I always tell the ladies that come here, always stamp first and then punch second. Is the order you want to do it in, okay? And that way you get everything right in the center. So I'm going to put my flower in the middle, and then I'm going to use one of our little candy dots. This is just from the Neutral collection, a black one to coordinate with the papers. There we go. So there we have got our centerpiece, okay? Now, to attach this, what I have done is I have placed some sticky strip on the very top half of this flower. So you want to just put it on half of the flower, and I'll show you why in a second here. I'm just going to take off my backings. There we go. And you want to make sure that your adhesive doesn't go over the edge. So there it is right in the center. And I have pressed it down and attached it there. You can see on the back, I don't have any of the adhesive going over the edge. And the reason for this, oh, I've lost my candy dot. Let's pop that back on there. Give it a good push. There. Okay, so the reason for this is because I'm now going to take a piece of Velcro. And I got these squares just at a sewing store. So you have your positive and negative for your Velcro. And these ones actually have adhesive on the back, which is what you want. So I've just cut a little tiny square out of one of the larger squares. And I'm going to peel the backing off of one side here. And you can see that I've got both the positive and, oh, sorry, I'm out of the screen there, both the positive and the negative together, which is what I want to start off with. Okay, now I'm going to place it in the part of the flower that is hanging over the edge and give it a good press. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this other adhesive side, just like that, and expose the adhesive so that when I close this, what's going to happen is you want to make sure you line it up really well the first time. Okay, when you close it, I'm going to press down, and what that's going to do is it's going to put the adhesive in the perfect spot so it's always in alignment. Okay, so you press down, and there you have your holder. So when you go to open it up, like that, you have a Post-it note in the center ready for notes, and then again you just close it with the Velcro. Okay, so very simple, easy to make. You know, even your children can make them, like I said, and take them into the teachers. They'll be a great hit in the classroom. So the second part, what I want to show you is we're going to now take one of these pens and we're going to make it to coordinate with the Post-it note holder, okay? So I got these pens at just the stationery shop. They were called RSVP pens, and you can get them with either black or blue, and I have chosen the black just so that it coordinates with the papers that I'm using today. Okay, so this is the way that they come. Okay, they just come clear. And the great thing is you untwist the end, just like that, and pull out the pen portion. And I'm going to put that down. And then I'm going to take a piece of coordinating designer series paper that we use for our Post-it note holder. And again, normally I would actually take my bone folder, but it is out of reach. And I would roll the edges a little bit, just so that when I curl up this paper, it gives it a little bit of a head start and makes it a little easier. So this piece of paper measures 1 inch There we go, you gotta play with it a little bit. It's coming. 1 inch by 3 1/4. Okay, and you need to roll it up fairly tight. So there we go, I've got it rolled up nice and tight. And now, what you're going to do is you're going to place it inside the end of that pen. And you're gonna press it down. Give it a good press. Just gonna use the tip of my scissors here to get it down a little bit farther so it covers the whole way. There we go. You can see the polka dots in there, they're looking great. And then, once you've got it in, all you have to do is just feed your pen back into it. All right, there we go. Feed it back into it, and then just turn the end back on there, okay? Watch it, because they do fall out of your hands, as you can see. So there is my polka dots inside. Adorable little pen there, and the matching holder. And all ready to give for the perfect gift for, you know, someone who loves to write those little notes and stick them about. Thank you.